What's up, fam? How's everybody doing out there today? We are taking a look at a really unique blade from Rike. I mean, it's Rike. You know it's going to be unique. This is the Rike Shadow. I am going to go ahead and just unbox it really quickly here on camera, because there are a few things inside the packaging that are kind of atypical for what you will normally get. So taking a look here, you do have a pivot collar that comes with it and a tool. So you'll see about the pivot collar here in just a moment. And from what I understand, when you buy the knife from the factory, it does come with the pivot collar installed versus the pocket clip. And there's a bit of a foretelling into the knife itself. Get a little card there. I wasn't sure if there was anything on the card itself, but yeah. So let's jump into the knife. This is one I don't know. I'm going to be the only, probably, well, I don't know if it's the only. I've watched a couple of videos on this knife, and nobody really talked about what I'm going to talk about, or question it. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but I'll just go ahead and let the cat out of the bag here. What the F? what? Why? You're talking about a $400 knife. I mean, it's cool, I guess. But tip down non-reversible pocket clip. Or you can take the pocket clip off and put the pivot collar on and have no clip at all. I don't understand it. I think the knife is cool as shit. Don't get me wrong. I think the knife is cool. This is just maybe I just don't understand it. Maybe I'm just being too picky. But this is really strange. Yeah, anyway, let's jump into the knife itself. I'm trying to it looks like it's got some oil on it from the baggie there. I'm just going to try to rub that oil in and make everything look a little more uniform. But we are taking a look at a massive chunk of titanium. There you can see the Rike, some nice speed hole, almost looks like a bottle opener in there. Here you can see what I'm talking about there. Almost kind of looks like a bottle opener. Now you do have kind of a party trick on this knife where it does have a little switch here. You pull this down, excuse me, push it up, and now it's unlocked and you can, is that thing spring loaded? No, but it just falls back in there pretty easily. Anyway, you have a little lock there. You can take off the kind of integral back spacer here. Really cool flipper design, almost like a wheel flipper. There you can have the Rike and the Shadow. Pocket clip is a nice design pocket clip. It's very functional. I hate having the pocket clip right there with the thumb stud or thumb disc or whatever. I noticed that I kept grabbing. I don't think anybody talked about that, but like it is not a, I don't know. I don't think it's very well thought out. I mean, overthought, over-engineered. I don't know what you would call it, but it's not something I'm a fan of. I guess if I had this knife, I would pull the clip and have a slit made for it, maybe. Again, really cool. You can, like I said, we'll show you the back spacer thing here in just a little party trick for it. You do have a Tonto blade. It is a full flat grind pretty much. The thumb shelf deployment, they do work very well. It is a beautiful blade, absolutely gorgeous. I'm not sure on the coating on this. Kind of looks like DLC, kind of looks like PVD, so I'm assuming it, I don't know, like I said, I'm assuming at the price point it's probably DLC, but I could be very wrong there. If I can figure it out, I will post it up on the screen here. There you can see it is number 301. The sharpening is, of course, it's Rike. I mean, this thing is, there's no question asked about how well it's made. Rike does some absolutely incredible manufacturing. The tip is done very well. It is a inset liner lock. There is your lockup. Lockup is really fantastic. Centering is absolutely perfect. Let's go ahead and take a look at this knife overall. So, like I said, it is a very attractive knife, I think, in my personal opinion. I don't care for the opening here. That's kind of, as far as a general design aesthetic, that's the only thing where I'm like, but then you have that. That pocket clip is just, oh god, that thing bugs the shit out of me. This thing is phenomenal though, as far as action is concerned. I mean, it reverse flicks. Well, if I can get it to reverse flick. Reverse flicks, fantastic. Just really stellar action. This flipper is phenomenal. The jimping on that flipper is just freaking money. Ergonomically, you never quite know what to expect with these knives, but it does work. The pocket clip kind of irritates me. In this grip, I do feel it right there on my finger. I don't think it would be that big of an issue without, or wouldn't be an issue at all with the ergonomics without that pocket clip on here. But it's a really well done knife. The thumb stud works really well if you want to use it as an actual thumb stud. Like I said, the jimping on that flipper is so well done. It's really incredible. So what you can do, like I said, you just flip that up, and then this whole thing just comes out. Excuse me. Oh, that's right. You gotta pull the pocket clip. Well, I guess let me go ahead and do that. And so then the pocket clip just kind of wiggles its way out of here. You can see it's got like a square notch in there to where that sets up. But then you can, like I said, then once that's loose, you can just pull it out, and then it just kind of slides away. And then there you go. Really interesting design. It's really crazy, but it works at the same time. It just the way that they do these things, I kind of want to, let me go ahead and put it in the, I'm going to put it back together without the pocket clip, because I do want to see how that feels and how that works. So, let's go ahead and just drop the pocket clip back in here, because I am going to send it out the door without the pocket clip. There we go. So yeah, so back to perfectly centered. I do think it is way better without the pocket clip. Honestly, it feels it feels so much better in the hand without that daggum clip there. So yeah, if I were to own one, and I probably won't, but if I were to get one, I don't think it would ever have the pocket clip on it. Now, with that being said, I think Rike could very easily offer a back spacer here, or one of these back plates or whatever that has a pocket clip on it. A correct pocket clip, you know, because you have all this room, you have all kinds of room in here for a pocket clip, and there's not a pocket clip there. It just doesn't make any sense to me why they would do it like that, other than just for sake of being different. And I know it may be the design, which I don't know who the designer is on this. I don't have any of that information, but you know, without the clip, fantastic knife. Little bit of information on the specs on it. 3 3/4 inch blade, so not a small knife at all. 8.66 inches overall, but only 5.4 ounces. I expected this thing to be a little bit heavier, but 5.4 ounces on it, so not terribly bad there, and for a full-size Rike knife. But again, let me know what you guys think. As always, I appreciate y'all. Most importantly, please remember to be kind, be humble, and be EDC. Take care.